Welcome everybody. Let us learn about the projects and the frameworks which you should be learning in the training. Right. Basically in the automation, a project is known as a framework. At times people come to us and ask the question that have you covered a project or something. In automation, project is known as a framework and there are different types of frameworks like data driven framework is there. You have the hybrid framework which is mixture of a keyword framework plus data driven, and you have got page object model, right? You have got a Cucumber as well. So if you go for any interview, you should be having knowledge on these frameworks. The first question any interviewer, any good interviewer will ask you is that tell me about the framework you know or the project you have worked on, right? So out here, if you go to the training curriculum, if you scroll down, you will be able to see the live projects over here. We have covered all the types of frameworks. If you look at it like page object model, it's over 12 hours. Hybrid framework is over 8 hours, right? There are different controllers like JUnit or TestNG. You can build data driven framework with TestNG or JUnit. TestNG is more famous. We have covered it with both TestNG as well as JUnit. So this is JUnit and data driven framework. This is TestNG and data driven framework. You can omit JUnit, you can learn TestNG as well. It's your choice, but at least you know this TestNG data driven, TestNG hybrid, page object model and Cucumber BDD. You should be having a very good hand at for all four of these at least in order to go for an interview and sit down over there confidently and clear it. Now the question arises that what is the best way to learn these frameworks? These are quite lengthy. Fine, the best way is that you first learn Java and WebDriver commands. And we have made a general project raw project structure over here. It will be good if you can go through this raw project structure, because if you actually go through this, then you get a very clear idea that how to make a raw structure in which you can incorporate any test case or something. Okay, so when you later on build the frameworks over here, it becomes really easy. If you do your Java basics, if you do your object oriented programming properly, then learning the frameworks is easy. At times people take the course from us and they directly jump over to these frameworks and start watching them. Some of them are successful, but majority of them they fail. The reason is simple, that they don't have the basics clear. Okay, so I would request you that in case you have already enrolled for the training, don't jump over to these frameworks directly. Give yourself 8 to 10 weeks for this complete training. Maybe you will take more time, I'm not denying the fact, but do it in a systematic manner and you yourself will gain the confidence that yes, I know this stuff. Until or unless you don't go for an interview with the confidence that I'm going to clear it, you will never be able to clear it. And the only way to have that confidence is practicing, right? Whatever is given in the videos, you have to make that stuff. At times people just watch it. You don't have to watch it, you have to make it. Okay, right.